Okay. We live. Oh shit. Dude, I just finally...
Live like the 4th of July.
Oh shit, that was request a test. Danny, I got a call from request a test. Finally silenced numbers that I don't know, so I never get. But this one, I guess I did needed, because every new year that you fight, you have to do a bunch of tests for the UFC. You have to do physical, eye exam, blood work, physical, eye exam, blood work, fighter application. I think there's like 4 or 5 things, but so I was just filling that out this morning and trying to get that done. You know what I mean? Because we're 7.5 weeks out, dude. Closer to 7 for being mathematical about it.
Does that make it more real? Kind of like, oh shit, it's happening. Now you have to do all these tests.
Just signing the contract was. I mean, even before signing the contract, when I knew and I heard, I'm like, all right, that felt real. No, nah. I'm gonna finish him, dude. You can say all you want. Oh, he's lost his last 3, but no one's finished him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I rewatched the. I want to watch the Pedro Dom, but I rewatched Pedro Aljo. That was a pretty sweet fight.
Was it?
Do you remember it?
Peter versus Aljo?
No. Pedro versus Aljo.
Pedro versus Aljo.
2019.
Damn. No, I didn't see that.
It was a good fight to watch, I think, for you to watch, just to check it out. But Aljo looked good and kind of was piecing him up. Pedro just kind of walks forward, takes it, throws his right a lot, throws little body kicks, leg kicks.
Yeah.
But
he does good against people that stand still. You know what I mean? Like Cody knocked him out. All right, it's gonna stress me out. I need to call those guys back. Remind me after this fucking thing. I gotta call those guys back. Okay.
All right. Well, don't be stressed, man.
No, I'm not.
You're too zen.
I am, but just all this shit usually stresses me out. Like when I get the email, like, hey, you need to do this before this date. I'm like, okay, let me just get it done right now. So yeah, there's that. I'm getting that fucking squared away.
Square up. How did you enjoy? Did you talk about it with Tim, the Russ concert and the fights and everything?
Yeah, we talked about that pretty in depth.
Did you?
It was good. Russ concert was lit. I don't want to repeat myself too much. Fucking enjoyed it.
Yeah. And the fights. Did you talk about
I was there for like 2.5 fights. I wouldn't even count the Carla Rosa fight. I was there for 2 fights.
Yeah, that shit was boring. That was funny on the Helwani show.
Yeah, that was good. He's like, did we lose connection? I was waiting for him to say something. That happened. Right when he asked, I'm like, I'm just not going to say anything.
There wasn't much to say about that fight. Did you talk about how you sit next to Cory Sandhagen, how that conversation went?
We're boys. I like Cory. He's a nice kid. Nice dude. I don't know how old he is. I think he's my age, 27, 28, 29. Nice dude. Like him.
Was there really any fight talk, or was it just kind of a little chit-chat like, hey,
no,
man,
it was funny. We were looking at Henry, and we're just like kind of laughing how short he is.
I was wondering if they gave him up close because he couldn't see anywhere else.
I was like, hey, sit out. Stand up. What? I couldn't. Never mind. I can see. You know what I mean?
That's funny. Yeah, you look big next to Cory from where we were sitting.
I think it's like my fucking aura.
Just your...
Just my aura and my cock ring.
I was
wearing my cock ring, so I think it made it look bigger.
Could have been. Probably not. But
you never know. Nate Diaz took a pic of him peeing outside the PI, like inside the PI but outside, and said, let me find it. They won't cut me. So taking a piss on the UFC PI, I could do this. I get paid more than all you guys, and they won't cut me. And then he said these guys sucked. Took a pic of all the boys get choked, and here's middle finger for bitch ass Venom UFC gear too. I think he's just
goes on rants sometimes.
I love
funny
it
on Twitter.
I love it, but it sucks because they are not letting him fight, and so he is acting like that. But yeah, it sucks. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it other than Nate's fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? I think Nate's silly as fuck.
I don't even know what would be a good fight for him next.
Chandler, Oliveria, champ. He wants Chandler. He said.
I feel like Chandler versus Mcgregor is the fight to make. That's just me though. I just think that would be super exciting.
Chandler versus McGregor
at 170.
Fuck, that'd be crazy. Chandler's similar build to fucking Chad Mendez, but just like bigger all around.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good fight for McGregor.
It sucks when you're that big of a star on like he has to win the next fight. He has to make the easiest fight, which there isn't any. And Did you hear the the Pat Barry, all that beef going around? I don't really know too much about it, other than I guess Pat was dating her when she was like 17 or some shit.
Yeah, I've heard that it was pretty creepy. But
how old was he at the time?
Well, I'm not sure. How old is he?
I don't know. I mean, depending how old he is. I mean, obviously, if she's 17, they can't be doing that shit. He's 42 now. Rose is
29 or some shit. She's young.
29.
29.
I can't do math like that.
What was it?
42, 29.
13 years apart.
Yeah, maybe it's a little. Well, whatever, dude. Who are we to judge? Not me. I don't judge. I'm non-judgmental.
You're not God.
I ain't God. Only God can judge me. Rose said, sorry to everyone. I fucked up. Definitely feel like a shitty human being, but this will make me a better. Hats off to Carla, and thanks. Oh, she got brain damage. Oh, wait, no, man.
She didn't get hit.
Okay.
Can't get brain damage if you don't get touched.
Joke. God, it sucks because, like I said on Ariel, I'm like, it's like we don't want to be mean and say that fight sucked like we would if it was two guys because they're cute little girls. They're badasses, whatever. But, yeah, it's just weird, like, because I had a lot of money riding on that. I was like, yes, let's go. Rose could get a finish. I was thinking she could crack her, maybe a standing fucking TKO or something. Nope. It didn't work like that.
I don't even think there was a punch that landed that you were
I saw like 4
punches.
Oh, that landed like that? No, I seen a couple jabs to the belly. I'm like, okay, this is getting serious.
Yeah, that fight sucked. But now it's like, what's Carla's gonna do next? She's probably gonna fight the winner of Wei Li versus Joanna.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to. Vision's on fire.
I feel like Rose was a fun champ for a while.
I mean, styles make matchups, styles make fights, and it's just that style. Like Carla wants to drag you down. Rose did what she needed to do. Obviously not. She lost, but to stay away from that. But she didn't land anything either, so it's just weird.
I know you always see yourself as more like performing rather than fighting. Would you ever find yourself in a match like that, or would you? Because it's smart to fight like that in a sense, or would you want to go out there and perform no matter what, even if that involves putting yourself in dangerous situations?
That's a good question. We'll have to wait and find out. Goal number 1 is not get brain damage.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like I'm going on that before. I just don't see how that could happen. I don't know. Has Rose had a boring fight before that? Like,
not in my recent memories like that I can think of. I mean, I didn't watch her so many years ago, but
I'm just too cool and shit. I'm just too cool, man. I'm just too cool.
Well, I just feel like you're doing this hard 8 weeks of camp and everything leads up to it, and then you go in there for 25 minutes and throw 30
my
punches.
My style is a lot different than Rose's, though, too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think there's just that I don't know.
It would just almost suck. You go through that gruesome training camp, and then you go through a 25-minute war, but you don't.
Might as well
you don't even
jog on the treadmill.
Yeah, you don't even get to use it. Your cardio, you probably feel like it's a 3-round fight because you're like Carla didn't even know it was the 5th round. She's like, what round? Like after the 4th round, she was like confused. She's like, what round is it?
She got hit in the head too many times.
I mean, it's probably. I just feel like it would suck to go that hard for that long and then just go out there and not really be able to perform.
I mean, it's hard to say just because fighting's so crazy. If you've never been in there, it's hard to even imagine. But yeah, especially with girls, one of them could have been on their period. They both could have been on their period. Rose, with the stuff talking about Pat Barry before the fight, like I guess that's just humans can get in their head, but especially girls, I feel like. I
know when girls get to a certain % body percentage, which usually you don't have your period because there's not enough.
Oh.
Because hormones really like to be in fat and stuff. So when you get to a really low percentage body fat, I think women start to lose their period. That's why it's pretty dangerous. A lot of the women athletes, it's a really common thing.
Really?
Can't remember what it's called now.
Menopause. Jokes.
But yeah, I mean, a
lot of people are blaming the corner work. John McCarthy blames Rose Namajunas' performance on corner work. Stop yet telling fighters they're winning. I heard. Oh, right here. Let's see.
But she wasn't really losing.
I mean, imagine if it boils down to that round.
That's bad. That is bad.
Do you see it all? Keep breathing and control. You feel good. Yep. Everything we expected. You punched her in the head twice, and her forehead is red, and so is her nose and lips. Yeah. And you didn't even try to hit hard. Keep
How is 3 things?
Now you got her control. Hey, you know the distance now. As she starts to pop her shoulders
What's up, guys? This episode is sponsored by Hitoki. This is the Trident. It's a vaporizer. It laser fucking beams your marijuana for quality flavor, quality taste. It's good for your lungs. It's not gonna burn your shit. How many charges did you get out of that?
280
280
coffee puffs, bro. You don't have
puffs
to
out of that bad boy. Good for if you want to hit it solo. You're sitting on the couch and you want to rip it. It's good if you got a couple buddies over that don't have herpes or anything, because you don't want to be sucking on it if they do. You know what I mean? It's a nice little nighttime surprise, or a nice little nighttime celebration, little midday celebration. Sit by the pool, get a little laser beam action.
Easy to clean. Look at that
easy
laser.
to clean. Fill it up a little bit with water. Pretty crazy tool, crazy machine. You know what I'm saying? It's very small, not too big. You can move it around very easily. You can take a rip-ski whenever you want.
FDA approved, so it's healthy.
FDA approved.
Use-
Organic.
We got a code.
Code. What was it?
Sugar Show 15
Sugar Show 15.
for 15% off.
Hitoki. Tried. Check it out. Pretty crazy fucking tool. You know what I'm saying? Laser beams and shit.
God, I want to listen to the commentary, but I don't want to rewatch that fight. I just want to hear what the hell they're saying now, because how do you call that fight? The first round, there's literally 3 or 4 punches exchanged.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy. Matt got to meet my boy Paddy. We're boys. We've both
He was
talked shit on each other a couple
pumped to
times.
see you. When I saw it, like he was like
him
reaching
and,
around everybody.
Him and
trying to-
Meatball were faded.
Yeah, they were turned up.
turned up. Meatball Molly. She looked like a character.
They were
You know,
enjoying.
it's weird when you're not drunk and other people are. I could see how people get annoyed or mad or whatever, but it's just funny. Like they were just doing their own thing.
Did you see that video?
Fucking Paddy kept hitting a vape pen, like one of those vape pens. Not like, I don't think it was weed. Like it was
Nicotine?
like yeah. Like, what are you
Nick stick?
doing, Paddy, bud? He was looking fat as shit too. Not as bad as you looked like on TV. He wasn't as bad in person, but you could tell he gained some lbs. But dude, they're in another country.
Yeah, they're
Coming off some
themselves.
big wins, making some money. Like, it's inevitable. They gotta. Should we have to add live podcast call in?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. I don't know. He usually. Yeah, go for it.
No, I don't think he'll say anything funny.
Did you see that video of Paddy and Molly all dancing and Jarad Cannonier just sitting there like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
is
Well, that's
going
what another, like, when you're not drunk or buzzed up and you're just like, cameras are on you. What's Jared supposed to do?
Maybe
like-
throw up a deuce or something. But they announced his fight against Izzy. It was always rumored, but they announced it that night.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on that July 2nd card.
Dude, it's gonna be Izzy's one of the hardest puzzles right now to solve. I guess not taking him down and holding him is the only answer we've seen from a guy that was a lot bigger.
Mhm.
So, you know, Jared's not a wrestler in a sense. That's not his goal. Maybe it will be. I don't fucking know. Go in there to take him down, hold him down, which you're gonna have to be a very high level wrestler to do that against Izzy. So, you know, being able to outstrike Izzy and land the shots that need to be done, it's gonna be fucking hard. But if anyone can do it, it's Jared. Dude's mentally strong as fuck. Just an all-around athlete. He's gonna put the work in that needs to be done. I like Izzy and Jared, but it's that's gonna be a sweet fight. I'm glad I'm opening that card so I can watch it.
Do you think it's gonna be anything like that Yoel Romero Izzy kind of where they just?
God, it's hard. It's like it could be.
I know.
You know what I mean? Jared, like Tim was saying on the podcast, he's like, Jared's gonna have to take some risks. He's gonna have to fucking lunge in with some shots and like try to get inside, because Izzy can stand out there all day. And you got to beat the champ. Well, apparently not.
That's what I was telling the guys next to me. There's these two brothers super drunk, and they're like, "Who do you think won?" And I was like, "I mean, historically, you got to beat the champ, and I don't think Carla beat the champ." But then he looked at me right after they announced it, and I was like, "Fuck, got that one wrong." But
yeah, that's crazy.
hopefully, I don't know who to go for on that one either, because it's fun seeing Izzy dominate, but it's also like there's really no one else for him to fight after Jared, at least unless Alex Pereira wins and they keep that hype train
or
up.
even Strong Strickland. He's a character.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy when the champion's like done that to the division, like Kamaru too.
Yeah. He said his rehab's not going as planned, and it's gonna be out. He's gonna be out a little bit longer.
Kamaru?
Yeah, he broke his hand or did something to his hand, Apparently he's gonna be out for a while though.
Damn, that's crazy. I broke my or fractured my thumb last fight, and that shit feels like
100%.
yeah. Doesn't even feel like I did that shit. Sparred yesterday for the first time.
Eat some asses.
Well, I just did one round with my boy Mario. It's crazy. Me and Mario have been sparring for like 8 years. But it's nice because I don't spar. I haven't sparred since probably 3 weeks before my last fight. So really, like, I haven't sparred since November, which is nice because when you spar with somebody that many times, which we've sparred with each other 1,000 times, you kind of just, it's different. But now it's like I come in after 4 months of not sparring. It's like fresh. You know what I mean? It's like he got new shit. I'm do my shit. So it's not like we've sparred each other a million times, but it is too because he's such a good fucking sparring partner. There's some people that aren't good sparring partners. Mario's always been one of the best sparring partners I've ever had. He can, do a bunch of different styles. His style's super sick. He's not trying to knock you out. He's a good fucking partner. Lucky to be able to train with him. There's a bunch of good partners at the lab. I only did one round.
Does it take a second to get back in, like, oh, fuck, I'm sparring? Like, does you have to make a little switch in your brain?
Sometimes. I do the little switch in my brain before sparring. Like, I knew I was sparring Wednesday, last week. So I'm, prepare for, okay, this is, I got to, treat it like a fight in a sense to where you can be in the cage and you could be thinking about other shit. You could be thinking about what you just threw, like, fuck, I shouldn't have. Or you could just be fucking flowing. And that, I was just in the zone. And I had this girl record it. She recorded on her fucking Android, I'm pretty sure. She's always in the recording too, people's rounds for the fighters and stuff. But I think she recorded on an Android and then WhatsApped it to Tim, and then Tim WhatsApped it to me, and now it's just 360p.
Oof.
I was like, because I love watching my rounds. I would have watched that round like 5 times by now, but I just watched it once because it was so fucking hard to watch.
Is this a little early for you to start sparring? I feel like
8 weeks. It's not really. Might have done 7 or 6, but really it's 7 weeks, 7.5 weeks from the fight. But I don't spar fight week, and I pretty much won't spar like 5 or 6 days before that. So not really. Kind of maybe. I don't know. Just basically need to get to the fight healthy as possible. In as good a shape, which I'm going to be in fucking insane shape because I already started camp in pretty good shape. I've been training for 4 weeks knowing I had a fight before the 8 weeks, so I'm like pretty decent shape.
So you always say that when you're not in camp, it's time to like sharpen your tools and learn new stuff. And did you feel like you had a good couple weeks or months or whatever?
Not really. I mean, I feel a lot more comfortable up against the fence. That's just been a natural progression over the last years. Like we've always worked on. I grapple outside the camp. I don't really. I was hitting mitts more this time outside of camp, but pretty much just grapple. Just grapple up against the wall, grapple up against the fence. Murray just use the wall because the fence kind of fucking hurts. But I feel so much more comfortable there. That's where people are gonna try to put me. It's gonna be hard to take me down in the open. People are gonna try to pin me up against the fence, take me down there. So I think that's where I've improved the most. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. That was good insight. Dude, we talked about, everyone was bummed when our audio cut out last time. We had talked about your routines and what routines you were getting back into, and everyone missed it.
Ah, man. Well, hopefully I can record some more shit through this camp. I know Shayla's really kind of wanting to. It sucks because I'll post a vlog, like a JX vlog or a Dallas vlog, and they're just like so quality. And then I'll post the Shayla vlog, and they're just like, you could tell it's not. Shayla's learning, which is still good. I always like hers. They're always funny. They're different than JX's and Dallas's because it's more like training and like gangster shit. You feel me? But Shayla's are more like home, funny, Elena type shit. But yeah, Shayla really wants to start vlogging more. And I told her, I said, learn how to use the camera, learn how to use the lavalier mics, and we can shoot more stuff. It's so much more comfortable shooting like routines and stuff at the house with Shayla than it is Jay or Dal. For whatever reason, it's just easier having Shayla around the house and stuff. But so yeah, if Shayla can get better, which she wants to, we'll record more routine shit, more home videos.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing today?
Me?
No.
Shit.
The audience. Anything?
Gonna go to the gym after this.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. I fucked up my shoulder. It feels better now, but it's probably I was gonna do back and shoulders, but we'll see. I've just been debating on if I want to cut some weight and get shredded for summer, if I just want to keep kind of putting on weight because I want to get bigger. Because body dysmorphia is a real thing where you like, no matter what you look like or how big you get or how lean you get, you still just don't like the way you look. It's
Really?
like torn. It's really common in like people who
Lift.
yeah, and bodybuilder type stuff. It's like people just you always look small no matter what. Like I always look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, damn, I'm small. And then I'm like, should I get lean? And then should I put on some weight?
Fuck. So I've been looking at myself like because I'm pretty tan right now, but not in the sun so fucking much.
Get tan.
So I'm like, damn, dude, I'm jacked. That dark tan makes you look way more jacked.
I know. So maybe I just get just get a real nice fake tan.
Just go lay out in the sun for 20 minutes.
I have
go
been
out there that long.
the last 2-3 days because it's been actually really nice out. But
You need to do jiu-jitsu. I mean, I'll tell you that for the next 20 years until you try it every once in a while.
I want to also, but I'm not scared about my shoulder, but I have that the fat cell that just formed on my shoulder. So they said it's always going to cause me problems unless I get rid of it because it just sits right on my tendon.
Ooh.
So every time I like move my shoulder too wrong or like when I throw a ball or anything, it causes me pain for like the next 2-3 days. And they said if I removed it, but I'm like, do I really want to have, and it's not like a major surgery by any chance, but I mean by any means, but I don't know. Then it's just going to sit there. So I've been considering if I want to get that removed or not.
Remove it, start jiu-jitsu, get good at something that, you know, you could compete if you wanted. You don't have to. A lot of people just go to jiu-jitsu and they don't have to compete. I mean, you compete inside the gym sometimes if you want,
Yeah.
but
No, after watching Shay's tournament, I was like,
it'd be fucking fun.
it would be fun.
But you just don't want to get touched or what? You just don't want to be physical.
Some of it, I feel like some of it seems awful when you're just like,
It is.
when you piss.
Sometimes it sucks. Like when Tanking is mounting me and I'm just laying there and I'm like, wow, this really fucking sucks.
Yeah, but also growing up, it would piss me off so much when you just like when you or Michael would hit me or just tap
Well,
me.
you
You're
don't
like,
get hit in jiu-jitsu.
I know, you're not even hit, but like when you guys would just come up and like elbow me and just like in the head or kick me in the like when I was laying down. It's just like shit like that. You just get pissed off. I'm like, that doesn't sound fun to do that for.
Well, no
hours.
one's gonna kick you or slap you in jiu-jitsu, so you're pretty good there. You shouldn't have to worry about that. Petrie, we're not playing ball right now, bro. Drop it.
He looks sad as hell.
No, he knows we're not. Play it. Drop it, dude. Yeah, so I might as well. Mom's in Colorado. That's pretty interesting.
Why did she go? I didn't even know really she was going.
I don't know. I said, here's $1,000. You have to spend it, though. You can't bring any back. So
For Colorado?
Yeah. I said you have to take everyone out to dinner because, like, she's just going to have a hard time doing that. So you have to take everyone out to dinner and you have to buy at least $200 worth of clothes, but you can only spend it on 4 items.
Damn.
Because if I said you had to buy $200 worth of clothes, she would have bought like 17 Goodwill fucking shoes.
Are you going to make her get receipts?
No, I have. I gave her my card, and then I can just check my card.
That's funny. Hopefully she kind of lets loose a little bit.
Well, hopefully she, like, if she's at the airport, she's like, man, I'm thirsty. I'm not going to, I'll just wait till I get to Colorado. Or, like, I'm hungry. I'll just wait. Hopefully just fucking spends her money.
I don't think so, dude. That's, like, been engraved in her mind is to save money and to...
I know. That's why I'm making her spend $1,000. Well, I want her to take everyone out and pretend she's taking it because she wants to, and we'll see how it goes.
It's going to be funny. I can't wait to report
And I said
back
you have to go
on
to
that.
a sit-down restaurant. You can't go to fucking McDonald's and, like, get everyone dollar menu fries and shit.
That's
we'll
funny.
see how that
Keep
goes.
me updated on that because that's fucking funny. I really want to see.
Monday. I'll call her later and see how much she spent.
Did you?
Volk Max?
Yeah, we didn't talk about that. We talked about your whole card last time, but not the Volk.
Well, that
versus
wasn't
Max.
really on there last time.
Yeah, it was. I showed you, and you're like, no, it's not. And then I showed you, and you're like, okay, fine.
Well, then we talked about it.
Well, we didn't even, like, really go into details about it. Is Volk going to be the featherweight GOAT if he wins?
Petrie, we're not playing ball, bud. I don't know. That's an interesting... I mean, if Max loses, he's 0-3 against Volk, technically. Like, on the...
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's wild to think about. Because I mean, Max is considered one of the GOATs, one of the best of all time. But if he loses to a Volk, it doesn't matter how he loses. Doesn't matter the 2 fights previously. This says he's 0-3. You can't consider him one of the greatest.
No.
On paper.
You'd have to consider Volk.
Which we should anyway. I'm a fucking badass.
But then,
yeah, that's a sweet co-main.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be badass. Some people weren't too excited about it because they see like Max is 0-2. But I feel like
but what if Max wins and then it's Volk gets a rematch and then Max win again? They're 2-2.
that would be sick.
And then they have a fifthology.
That'd be sweet.
You know what I mean?
I kind of want to see Volk maybe win and go up to 55
Versus Charles.
Versus Charles.
Such a sick fight.
That'd be a really sick fight.
That would be wild.
Because Charles has a lot of options right now.
Yeah.
I feel like
does.
everyone's really pushing this Islam fight.
Yeah. Islam, Chandler rematch, Connor.
Volk if he moves up.
Volk if he moves up. Islam. I might move up.
Sean can move
Yeah.
up. I don't
Huh?
They had opening odds just for if the potential of Charles versus Islam. Charles was plus 230, meaning he was a big underdog. Not a big, but pretty big underdog
Really?
against Islam.
Interesting. God damn.
I feel like, well, Islam's last 2 wins are Hooker and Bobby Green on short notice. I feel like that's kind of crazy to put him as a favorite against Charles, who's beat Gaethje, Poirier, Chandler.
It's crazy. He gets dropped in the first round every fight.
Just fucking...
Just marches forward with that knee high up in the air. It's so sick. It's crazy. He gets dropped. He lays on his back, gets his wits together. It's like, all right, no one's going to go in his guard because they know how fucking dangerous he is. Islam would,
yeah. Islam would go in his guard.
Would he drop him? Could. I mean, got pretty slick, striking. So that's a sick fucking fight, actually.
I kind of want to see Islam fight Dariush first, just because he hasn't fought anyone in the top 5. I don't even know if Hooker was in the top 10 when he fought Hooker.
Yeah. You said Charles got his pay-per-view money?
Yeah, Charles ended up getting his pay-per-view
Good.
points.
I wonder if he'll get it next fight too, because technically he's not the champ. Because he
that's
could have
so
lost out on
weird.
a lot of money, but Dana said he'll get it. That's
yeah,
cool.
they
That's cool,
sold.
Dana.
The estimated, I think, was 400,000 pay-per-views, which was the biggest card this year.
God, that's so crazy to think about. We're used to million pay-per-views with Connor.
2.1 million with Khabib and Connor. 1.8 with Connor and whoever.
I wonder what Jarad Cannonier will do, or Izzy will do.
And people were saying Izzy doesn't usually sell out. That's why they always stack the card kind of when Izzy fights. But
Yeah, I think once I'm there, I think I'm the $1 million or the million pay-per-view buy guy. I'm gonna make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying, man.
That'd be crazy. That's always been my dream. Once I started fighting, I want to be the pay-per-view king. Connor is the pay-per-view king.
Yeah, there's no question in that.
It's sweet. That's a sick. It's a sick title.
The pay-per-view.
I got it tatted on my face. You know what I'm saying?
You probably would.
100,000 buys. I'll get it tatted.
100,000 bucks.
Moreno versus Kaikara for the interim. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
What about the other guy?
Figgy. Apparently he's injured. I didn't.
That division is just crazy. That's a sick fight, though. Both those guys are sick to watch.
He must be out for quite a while if they're just throwing in the interim. Maybe. I guess they did it with Francis.
Yeah.
When he wasn't out very long. But yeah, that's July 30th, UFC 277.
Damn, I'll probably go to that after a fat finish over Pedro.
Yeah.
I got a lot of crazy plans after. Buy a house in Morocco. Just joke. I don't even know where that is. I completely just made that up. Is that a place?
I think that's in Africa.
Right. What about the Suns you got written there right there?
Suns are 3-2. They play tonight. They're up 3-2. So if they win this, they'll go into the conference finals against the winner of Warriors Grizzlies. But
damn.
that's
Should
kind
we
of
put some money on it?
I'm thinking so.
I might have to use my guy.
They're in Dallas for
You think they're gonna
Game 6.
tie it up, or you think they're gonna fucking clinch it?
God, the Suns have been playing good, dude. They've been playing really good.
Let me check my fucking account.
Chris Paul against one of
CP3?
the referees. He's like 0-15.
What?
When
a
this
stat?
when something Rob, I can't remember the guy's name. Something Foster refs the game. He's like
Foster.
He's 0-15.
Jesus.
But he refed the last game in Dallas that the Mavericks won. But yeah, so hopefully the Suns win that. That'd be sweet for them to.
Suns champ, Sugar champ. Whoa, Suns out, Buns out. Whoa.
real.
They ain't signed me already, dude. I've been working on my threes and shit
You need to
outside.
You need to get courtside with Book,
What?
dapping
What,
up Book.
Oh, give
After
him a
you-
chest bump.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even though he's like
Knock him
6'7".
over. I just run face first and just cock.
He probably could bully you to put your hand out and you
I'll
run
fuck
at
all
him.
those guys up. They'll gas out.
True. But Yair versus Ortega got announced too, July
Really?
16th.
What?
That's a sick card. I mean, a sick fight.
July 16th?
Yeah.
Damn. Not even a pay-per-view. They're
Nope.
throwing them on just like a fight night, huh?
Yeah, they're main eventing a
Interesting.
fight night. That's a big.
That's a big July.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I don't really think there's many fights coming up right now, is there?
This week is Jan Blachowicz versus Alexander Rasik. And then UFC 275 will be Yuri versus Glover. And that's in June 16th or something.
Davey Grant versus Luis Smolka.
I know. That's like high up on the main card, which I was.
This card, it's not that.
Well, prelim, Michael Johnson's on the prelim, which kind of surprised me.
Did it?
Over Luis Smolka, Davey Grant.
Yeah, he always throws crazy fights.
Yeah, he always has. He's a fun. But this card's a little.
Card's a little low, a little slow. Holly Holm is back. Ketlin Vieira, Eric Anders, he's been training with us.
Oh yeah, I've seen Tim's posts. He's a big dude.
Yeah, he is. He's a nice motherfucker too. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of slows down until.
Whaley versus Joanna.
That's gonna be a good fight card.
What?
I like watching.
Oh, Valentina's on there?
Yeah, I like watching Shevchenko. And Joanna versus Whaley will be super sick. Hopefully, but
damn, that's
never know.
crazy. There's not that many crazy fights coming up.
no. And last UFC 274, there was it was a good card. It would have been a really bad card if Chandler Ferguson didn't happen, and like the other card,
Yeah.
that fight, the
God,
the
can you
prelims
imagine?
and the early prelims, it just was not the most fun card. But
I didn't stream Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I played yesterday for a little bit, just because I'm prioritizing recovery, over streaming right now. So if I go train in the morning, usually I'd go game in the afternoon and then train again in the afternoon. But now it's like, I'm gonna make sure I have as much energy as I need for the next session, which is it's been good. Just been sitting outside a lot, hanging out with Elena and Danny and fucking chilling and shit.
been missing streaming.
No, it was nice. It was a nice little break. I wanted to a couple times pop over, but I'm like, I'm just gonna chill. Sometimes I just get too high on purpose, because then I'm just like, no, not moving.
You can't talk. Can't
Well,
think.
it's like I just don't want to stream when I'm not stoned. Just like I have zero desire to look at a screen and try to focus my eyes on things running around.
Let
try
alone
to
talk.
reach out. I'm like, I
Forget
always
your-
get super stoned and just sit outside and hang out with the fam and shit. You feel?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's life though. Hopefully get the new merch here soon to start promoting, start wearing it. It's gonna be fire. Still don't have my Lamborghini back. That's really cool. I'm about to just fucking. I don't know what to do, dude. I keep texting them and I feel bad. They're like, yeah, we had to obviously get the new transmission in, but the guy that's gonna code it, his dad just died, so he can't come in. So I'm like, do you want me to code it? So that's cool. It's been like a month. It's been over a month.
Yeah,
probably.
I was gonna say it's been longer.
So that's
than that.
really cool. It's really cool.
That's why you buy nice things.
Yeah, buy nice things. That's sweet. That's about all I got. I don't really have much else shit to say. It's Thursday, fucking 9:45. About to go work out with Brandon here soon. I'll probably stream today. I ain't got really shit else to do. Thursday, you sparred yesterday. You had a good week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm gonna chillax. Go train this morning. Chillax this afternoon. Comp training tomorrow. I think Countdown might be coming out to just record a little bit of stuff. They were there yesterday with Jarad at the lab. So that'll be good. God, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like 7.5 weeks, but in 4 weeks, it'll be like 3.5 weeks. And then it'll be like, oh shit, it's 3.5 weeks out. So just gotta take it week by week. You know what I mean? Weight's good. Weight's been 155. I have to check. I haven't checked in a couple days. Last time I checked it was 155.2. You know what I'm saying? I've been running more. I've been doing introducing my legs, my knees, my ankles, my weak ankles back to the treadmill. So that's been nice. That's where you really get. That's where I feel like I can get in, good shape. Sparring is kind of the ultimate, but just running sprints on the treadmill and the Airdyne. Fucking Airdyne's cocksucker. I hate that motherfucker. Dude knows get your tits in shape for real. Other than that, you know what I mean? That's pretty much it for me. Just doing my shit. Elena's getting bigger than hell. She's like talking outside. I'm go outside. She wants to go outside. Did you see that video of her kicking her feet up?
Yeah. relaxing with you,
Danny
stretching.
sent me a better one when she walked in.
Funny. She's learning so much. Did she look at you like, what the hell are we doing, Dad? Or did she just kind of go with it?
Well, she went and laid next to me, and I put her legs up on the wall, and she's laid there. But yeah, she's mimicking, so I'm starting to try to watch my mouth. It's not really working, but I'm trying.
I feel like she's going to go to kindergarten or wherever the hell she goes to and start throwing hands with people.
She might. She goes, I'm going to teach her everything I know and shit, you know what I mean?
I think you already have.
Yeah, pretty much get tapping
Tapped out, yeah. She got your math skills.
Got my math skills. It was nice to use my new Sandoval fight kit yesterday. My shin pads, my gloves. Felt nice. We're gonna do a new a fight kit for each camp. Well, we've been doing that with the gloves.
Yeah,
we're gonna start doing the shin pads, and then the small MMA sparring gloves. I used those to hit mitts the last couple times. Fucking nice. I don't even think they're for sale. I don't know if they're going to be or not, or if we're just gonna do whatever. But they're nice quality. Fucking love them. A lot of you cocksuckers, if you're watching and you're like, I don't know what gloves to get. I don't know what shin pads to get. I don't know what headgear to get. Dude, Sandoval. I've been with Sandoval for what? How long?
4 or 5 years?
5 years, probably. Quality shit. Use their shit every sparring camp, every training session. I'm using my Sandoval shit. I think I got a code and shit too. For like some shit. Let me look on my IGZ real quick.
Look at it.
Sugar Show. So check out
There you
Sandoval.
go.
Amron's the fucking man. You know what I mean?
Good for me, man.
Yeah.
If it's good for you, then it's good for me. Oh, shoot. I did forget to say Cory versus Marab. Is in works.
Cory versus Marab?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Which I saw.
Dominic was going to fight Marab.
Yeah, but then I saw another thing where it's Cory versus Marab potentially.
Oh, that's what that says right there.
Yeah.
That's an interesting fight. I
Yeah.
thought Dom versus Marab was interesting. Cory, similar.
I wonder if Dom will get Cheeto now is what I was thinking, since Dom
Ooh,
wanted to
that's
fight up and now
interesting.
Cheeto's ahead of him.
Is he?
Yeah. So
Interesting game in the bantamweight division.
Who knows,
It's the most-
man?
it's the most. Is TJ gonna fight Aljo next, or is Jose gonna fight Aljo next, or is Henry gonna fight Aljo next? That division is fucking crazy. But that's life. You know what I'm saying? Bantamweight division on fire. UFC Sugar Shows champ 2023. Mark it down. Bet on it.
on God.
Oh God.
On
no cap with
GOD.
it. For real.
Free Young Thug. Free Gunna.
Free Gunna. Oh yeah, they're in prison or what? Jail,
Yeah.
right? For RICO charges.
Yeah.
Racketeering.
Free him. That's my
Yeah, I'll
dudes.
get a free Sugar chain. A free Gunna t-shirt is what I meant to say.
Free Thug.
Free Thug, Young Blood. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
All right, episode 64.
64?
It's got to be 64, 65.
I think 64.
Feeling alive.
Staying alive. Staying alive. 60. Oh.
UFC 275. 64.
All right.
Episode 64. Thank you guys for tuning in to the motherfuckers. Like, subscribe. We out this bitch. Deuces.